good, YouTube? Hope y'all are doing well and enjoyed the videos that I uploaded earlier from this weekend ride. Fun weekend with those rides. I wonder what's going on the road up ahead here. Oh, they added some crosswalks or something. I don't know what they're doing up here. Oh, fixing the light. All right. Hold on one sec, make sure everything's good here. Yeah, short ride today. Just running a quick errand, and it's a nice day, so I said, well, I guess it's time to get back on the bike. Just is what it is. Let's talk anniversary bikes for a minute. It's funny because it seems like every time Harley comes out with something new, whether it's a new color or concept or whatever, for example, the Pan American bikes, people complain, oh, it's not Harley, it's not Harley, it's not Harley. And those Pan American bikes are nice, and people who have them enjoy them, and the sales have been going well for those. And sometimes you have to realize you have to innovate. Not everybody is going to be down for the big touring bikes. Now that's my flavor. However, if I was somewhere out west, especially like in a desert state or something like that, I absolutely would consider getting a Pan America and going out there and having a really good time. But when it comes to those anniversary bikes, I was reading, and especially on the forums and stuff, and a lot of people complain they didn't like the color. They compared the CVO anniversary bike to one of the older Gold Wings. And I tell you, when you see those bikes in person, they are really nice. They are absolutely awesome. I will tell you, last year when the CVO Road Glide came out, the Envious Green Fade, which I have, I did not like this bike looking at it online on the pictures. I'm like, what the hell is going on with this? It's green and all this other stuff. But you know what? When I saw it, oh, put it this way. I initially was going to go to the dealership, and I had my heart set on buying a Gunship Gray Road Glide Ultra. That's what I was looking for. And they had one there in stock, and that bike had my name on it. Soon as I walk in the door, matter of fact, my wife was with me, and she went in first, and of course they had this bike sitting right there on the showroom floor closest to the door, and my wife says, that's the bike right there. And I kind of looked at it, and I was like, and I'm saying to myself, oh hell yeah. If I get my wife on board, it's definitely a win. And so kind of walked around a little bit, looked at the Gunship Gray, but then ultimately I just circled right back to it, and I was like, well, this is the one. And the bike looks so much better in person. An absolute gorgeous bike. And it's the same with those anniversary bikes. They look really good. That heirloom paint job, if I'm saying it right, is a beautiful job. And on that CVO, it has the eagle graphic starting at the fairing and kind of working its way back. It is a nice bike, really good looking bike. But yeah, you know, it really got bashed, and I tell you what, I'm seeing on the forums and in my Facebook groups, those bikes are selling left and right. People are buying them. Same thing with price, you know. People will bitch and complain about the bikes, about the price on things, but the reality is this: if you want to play, you got to pay, and that's just how it is, you know. You have to spend money on those things that you like, and we know about inflation and the economy and everything, and you know, eggs are costing what, $6-7 a carton and everything, but it is what it is. It is what it is. For me personally, I look at it like this: I only have one life to live, and you know, life's short. I'm already going to be 45 at the end of the year, and when I was a teenager, I thought 45 was old, but it's really not. It's not old at all. But that time went by super fast, from the time I was a teen until getting ready to be a 45-year-old at the end of the year. So you have to get those things that you like. You have to enjoy life, get what you want, and be happy. You know what I mean? You just got to be happy. Sometimes it just costs. It is what it is. Somebody's got to make some money. But I enjoy the look of the anniversary bikes. I have been able to see them all in person. In our hog group, we've got 2 riders who bought them. One gentleman has the CVO, beautiful bike. Another gentleman has the Ultra Limited. I'm surprised Harley didn't make a Road Glide Limited. Now they might have something up their sleeve later on this year that they're going to come out with. I'm not sure, but no Road Glide Limited. They do have the Road Glide Special and the Street Glide Special in the anniversary color there. And again, those are beautiful bikes. The beautiful bikes. The seats, the way that they added that color in there is nice, and you know, I just like it overall. It's a nice color. Sometimes it has to grow on people, you know. I actually had my first Ram. I think that Ram was a 2007, and it was a maroon like color, and it kind of reminds me of that anniversary color a little bit. But let me know what you all think about the anniversary bikes now that they've been out for a little while. We always know the initial reactions. Initially, hardly anybody likes stuff, right? You know, change is hard to accept sometimes. But once they're around and you start seeing them, you learn to accept it really quick and enjoy the difference there that Harley, in the hard work that Harley put into those anniversary bikes. So I can appreciate it, and I like them a lot. Am I looking to trade my bike? Absolutely not. No way. My plan is to have this bike 10 years, and when I get my vehicles, I typically keep them a long time. This bike is where I want it, and there's no way I'm trading it. Now, as I say that, I do remember seeing that there's some rumors going around in regards to the new CVOs that Harley's coming out with, and the new fairing design on the Road Glides and the Street Glides. We'll see what happens when those hit the showroom floor. But right now, no, I'm not interested in another bike. But I appreciate what's out there. I love what that Harley is starting to innovate a little more in regards to some of the things that they're doing, and that's what it's all about. And it's making a better product. But I like the anniversary bikes. I think they look really good. So let me know what you all think. I'm at my stop, and I'll see y'all down the road here in a few minutes. You know, speaking of new things, I was just thinking, I can tell you something new that I will definitely not be getting nor am I interested in, and that's a electric bike. Harley can come out with an electric bike all day long, and I would have zero interest in that thing, I'm pretty sure. That is just not my deal. I remember when the electric trucks were coming out, and I read this study. They took one of the electric trucks and they were towing a boat with it. They towed a boat, they towed a trailer, and it was something else that they were towing, all of different weights, right? And the more that they towed, the quicker the batteries drain on those things. And I'm like, what is the purpose of having a truck if you can't tow your boat or your trailer or your camper or whatever you want to do? My trucks, I use them as trucks. I tow my boat, tow trailers, whatever I need to do, pull out somebody if they're stuck, whatever it may be. I want to use my truck as a truck and not worrying about having to charge the thing up or, you know, anything like that. That's just an inconvenience to me. When I was in Vegas, our Uber driver had a Tesla, and we were in there, and my wife asked him how he liked it, and he didn't have anything good to say about it other than it was fast. And his primary complaint was the amount of time it takes to charge, for one, and then two, well, I thought if you had one of those vehicles and you charged it at home that you can charge it overnight, but that's not the case. He said overnight he only gets about 15% of a charge, and then in Vegas there's not a whole lot of charge stations. So he said he'll get to a charging station and have to wait another hour potentially just to get a spot to charge, and then 45 minutes to charge up. It's an hour and 45 minutes sitting at a charging station. I don't think so. I do not have that kind of patience. And no. Also, I want to know that if I want to drive across country, I don't have to worry about any particular spot to find a charging station. And the same thing with a electric bike. You know, if you're just going around town, I guess it wouldn't be too bad, but if you want to do a multi-state trip or any kind of long touring or whatever, you know, you've got to map that out just right to make sure that you're at a charging station. And then forget about riding with a group, because you know, nobody wants to wait for you to charge your bike. That's a major inconvenience. So, but yeah, I can't see myself doing it. I haven't tested any of the, I think they're the live wire bikes that are the electric ones that Harley's making. I do know a guy who rode one. He said it was fast and it was a lot of fun and all of that stuff. But again, you know, if I want a fast bike, you know, I'll just go get a Busa or a Ninja or something like that, and I can haul ass wherever I want to go and rip it any way that I want. But I just have no interest in that. My 117 in my CVO is plenty fast. I guarantee you that this bike will get from 0 to 60 in under 3.5 seconds. I've done it with the passenger, and my roll on from 60 to 80 is no problem whatsoever. So if I'm passing on the interstate, anything like that, whatever I want to do, I can pretty much do it on this bike. I am very happy with it. So I don't need an electric vehicle to go fast, nor do I need a sports bike. It's just not my style of riding. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. I mean, Some people say this electric stuff is the future, and I get it. But you know, another thing is this. They make these special batteries and everything like that for these electric vehicles, right? And the plants that they make these batteries and stuff in, or the parts for those vehicles all together, those plants probably put out more emissions than your GM plants, Ford, or whoever else that's out there. So are we really working towards emission saving and all that good stuff by going electric in an electric vehicle? I could be wrong, but it sounds kind of counterintuitive. I'm no engineer. I can't tell you how it all works, and I'm no atmospheric guru. But I did stay at a Holiday Inn, I think, once. So I do know something. Another thing about those electric vehicles, I live on the coast, and can't remember the name of that hurricane that was down in Florida that hit the Tampa area a few months ago. But did y'all read about all of the electric vehicles catching fire because the batteries got exposed to that salt water? And it pretty much was a Class Delta fire, and they couldn't get the thing out, so those vehicles were just burning up down there, which highlighted another reason that there's just no way that I would get one. I live on the coast. I've been in some minor flooding, nothing too major, but the risk of getting that battery exposed and catching on fire, you know, no thank you. No thank you at all. And then again, you know, you're dealing with, what's the life of those batteries? Let's say they only last, I don't know, I'm gonna say the battery life is 10 years, and then you have to replace that. And again, talking to another gentleman who told me the dealership that he worked at had to buy a special lift just to crate those batteries in the electric vehicles. And I know they're heavy, but who wants to pay to get that replaced? You know, my truck that I have currently, I've had it for about 7 years. My goal was to keep it 10 years. I plan on keeping it 10 years and probably even beyond that. But you know I can do regular maintenance and all that good stuff, which I've been doing, and have no issues with it. And oh, by the way, if my battery goes dead, I can get it charged or get it jumped and then just go buy another battery. Booyah. But those big electric vehicles, I can't go to AutoZone or Pep Boys or whatever and just slap another battery in there. And I figure it's probably going to be like that with those electric bikes also. But anyway, that's my rant for today in regards to, one, the anniversary bikes. I like them. I think they're selling well. I think they're going to do well. And two, my having no plans on an electric vehicle in the future. That's what I need to be doing out golfing today. But I'm doing something better because I'm riding for the meantime. But you all enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you on the next video at some point. Out.